It's a Saturday, and our people were working just past half the day, trying to catch up on voicemails and appointments where people could not meet other times. So I'm sitting here by myself. Everybody just filed out, and I thought, it'd be kind of cool to see where our people are, to see how far we've come, and to see who we've been able to affect over these last few years. So I exported the data from our CRM of our existing clients and found that many are still not there. They were supposed to have been cross-populated from a very old CRM that we used when I was first getting started for the first 5 years, but that never happened. So these are just the most recent from the last, I guess, 5 or 7 years here. And now you can start to see, this is where we are in North Charleston, where our office is, and these are various clients of ours that are within a short distance. It may not be weird for most agents to have clients within a short distance, but for us, it really is. Now here's where we live, up in Mount Pleasant, and I'm very surprised at how many clients we have near us up there. I've not met with any of these people in person. We even have one over in Isle of Palms. I'll be darned. Did not know that. As we come back out further, see a little bit more of the low country that they call it, all the way up into Georgetown, almost into Myrtle Beach and so forth. So there's our little state of South Carolina, just a few of them. And as we pull out a little bit more, then the parts of the country start to populate. It just blows me away. Look at all the people in Virginia we have. Wow. Is that Richmond underneath there? Wow. That's wild. You have to drag it and then let it sit there for a minute before it populates. Yeah, not many in New York. That's not surprising. Just a handful in Vermont. Come back over here. There's our Michiganders. And then they start to cluster them. Don't want to do that. I want to see like the middle part of the country. Wow. Tennessee. Holy moly. That old Tennessee area. Georgia. And going into Tennessee. There's Tennessee, Franklin. There's right around where Aetna Supplemental Headquarters is. Look at all the clients we have up there near those folks. Right around Nashville. Wow, we should have a client meeting right there in Nashville. What's this other town? We have a big cluster of clients. Knoxville. My wife Nicole ran a race in Knoxville a couple years ago, 5K. So then we come over toward Memphis. Well, oh wow. Look at all the Wisconsinites. Did not know that. Man, right up there on the border. Back out a little bit more. I know I can get more people on the screen here. Wow, look at Texas. And then this is really sparsely populated. Fort Worth. Dallas. That's a lot of peoples. Then way down on the other border. McAllen, Texas. About as far south as you can get. Let's see if we can go back out. I want to see on the Midwest. What do we have? Albuquerque. Yeah, starting to thin out now. Wow, I had no idea California had so many people already. Wow. Just had a semi-famous actor write to us to become a client yesterday from a show I used to watch as a kid growing up. That was really neat. Found us online. All the way down almost to Tijuana. That's amazing. California folks. Back out that populate. Now we have some sparsely populated area over here. What are all these people right here in this little cluster from? Las Vegas. How cool. And going up the West Coast, I think we did have a cluster in Washington, right on the border. Wow. All the two on there indicates husband and wife. Look how far north. Doesn't get much further than that. Wow. That's incredible. Well, as I look over the country and ponder where we've been, where we've come over these past few years, kind of makes me feel good about the people we've been able to help. Wish it wouldn't cluster like that. It says it does that because it can't handle the data. Try one more time. Maybe we can come out just a little bit more. No. That is incredible. So, as we go back to where it all starts from, see if I can find my little pen mark. Where are we located? There we are. Little Medicare beacon, Charleston, South Carolina. So thankful and grateful that we've been able to impact quite a few people in our country. Pretty neat. Wow. Another thing that I saw today was our other business, the training website where I train insurance agents to do what we do, which is sell Medicare supplements and sell Medicare products, now all of them, over the phone. So I created a map of that too. I exported our members. See if I can find it here. Need our tools. Why don't we get back to our maps? Alright, so here's that map of our Medicare agent training members. Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't think we have a mailing address for anywhere else in the world, but I know we have agents that live far away. Check that out. So these are independent Medicare agents that are members of my website, MedicareAgentTraining.com, and where their addresses on their membership show up. And that's where we all started, right in Volusia County down there. A few in Jacksonville. Wow, a few right here. That is neat, right in our backyard. And then as we look at the rest of the country, wow, that's cool. It's quite humbling. I had no idea that many folks are in California that are members. Wow. That's a major cluster of folks, all in LA and San Diego. We really should do an event on the West Coast. A few Las Vegas folks, Sacramento, San Francisco. How about up far, far west? A little cluster in Portland, Oregon. Around Seattle, right at the edge. Right where our clients are up there too. And then sparsely populated across the country. So you can see them better. Wow, we don't have any agents in. We have one in Montana, none in North Dakota. That's amazing. Well, here too, I know that we've got lots of stories of people that we've helped to get their businesses started over the last. We started that website in 2013, right at the beginning of 2013, I believe it was. And we've had lots of people come through, and some have built some very big businesses. And over the years, we've been blessed enough to go and visit some of these carriers, the insurance carriers, on their meetings and stuff. And we've met a lot of agents who said that at some point in their career, at some point in their business development, we've crossed paths, either because they were a member of my site or something that I put out in public that helped them in some way in their business. And that also is just Very neat. Very humbling. Very cool. Wow. You know, I really want to get in our RV and drive across the country. And if we look at this map of agents who we'd be friends with, or look at the, where's the Medicare map? Here we go. Or look at our clients and try to help them or meet with them anyway and get to see them. It doesn't look like we'd be able to go very far without having somebody that we could call along the way, especially with clients. My goodness. It's amazing. Really neat. So anyway, on this Saturday, I guess I'll go home to my real life because we've done as much as we can do in here for one day. Have to take a mental health break, even though I wish we could work 24 hours a day sometimes. Just kind of neat to see the big picture, you know, every once in a while. And that is where we've been able to help people. Wow. So as many agents are now just getting into having to sell by phone because of the coronavirus and things and changing their business dynamic and how they do business, I think over the years, I know for a fact, we have absolutely proven the concept that a lot of people can be helped, and they will accept the help, even if you can't see them face to face, even if you just have a headset and a phone. And it's been a glorious ride. I've never stopped and taken a look at it this big before, like on a large scale, just to see everything. Pretty crazy. Well, I guess nobody's in Mexico. They probably visit Mexico. Wow. Anyway, I have no idea why I made this video. Other than that, I was going to zip around and see where our clients are and see where our agent friends are. But pretty wild. I hope you have a good day wherever you are.